For most people, being a Rhodes Scholar or a Navy SEAL would be a crowning achievement. But as we told you earlier this year, for one young politician, it was just the beginning. Here's our Power Player of the Week.
I've come as a conservative, as an outsider, as a Navy SEAL, and we're taking on politics as usual.
Thank you. God bless you.
Meet Eric Greitens, elected in November as Missouri's governor. And at age 43, the nation's second youngest.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
But what really sets him apart is his path to public office. Back in 2000, he was a Rhodes Scholar who also worked with humanitarian groups in war-torn countries like Bosnia and Rwanda. One day at Oxford, he looked at a memorial for Rhodes Scholars who died in the two world wars.
If they hadn't have made that decision, that I wouldn't be standing here. I realized that at that moment that I wanted to do my part, and I wanted to serve.
Greitens did 4 tours as a Navy SEAL, serving in both Iraq and Afghanistan.
You know that at every moment, there's somebody to your left and somebody to your right, and that they're counting on you. I can stay strong for them for 10 more seconds. For them for 1 more minute. And if I can make it for 1 more minute, I can make it for 10 more minutes.
When Greitens returned to Missouri, he started a nonprofit called The Mission Continues to help veterans with disabilities recover by serving others.
Continue their mission of service in communities and start their own businesses and get quality private sector jobs and live as contributing citizens again here at home.
The Ferguson riots in 2014 were the turning point that led Greitens into politics.
Ferguson was a tremendous failure. If we'd had a leader who'd shown up with any kind of command presence and courage and calm and clarity, we could have had peace by the second night.
Greitens ran as an outsider, and he wasn't subtle about it.
Well, I'm no career politician. I'm a Navy SEAL. And I'll take dead aim at politics as usual.
As governor, he has kept aiming at the same target.
You talk about ethics reform before issues. Why?
Well, because we have to have people who trust their leaders. You know, people want to have leaders who they can have confidence in.
His first act was to ban gifts from lobbyists to members of the executive branch.
The people of Missouri are ready to work, so let's get to work today.
But he's also signed a right-to-work law to boost Missouri's economy. And on public safety, he's worked out with local police and gone to poor neighborhoods to hand out sandwiches.
We need to have leaders who are willing to go to the front lines, and that's what too many politicians have just failed to do.
When Greitens and his wife Sheena held their first event in the governor's residence, they were told it's usually a cocktail party for political insiders. Instead, they invited 3 foster families for dinner as a symbol of the 13,000 kids in state foster care.
As governor, we can make a difference in those kids' lives. As governor, we can keep our promise to the people of Missouri and make their lives better, get results for them. That's what's so satisfying.
And the governor has been busy since then, signing legislation to tighten regulations on abortion clinics. And more recently, an executive order creating a prescription drug monitoring program to help deal with the opioid crisis.